feel like I'm breaking, and I know it all too well. Got another new day, still I'm feeling misplaced. I keep going down, down, down. Too many years going by, caught in an action I can't rewind. Oh, and in my head I'm screaming, but out of my mind I'm still too young to feel this way.
The stages of development and developmental tasks. Prenatal period or conception to birth. The prenatal period is 10 lunar months of 28 days in length or 9 calendar months. It has been reported that the average length of the prenatal period is 38 weeks or 266 days. However, 70% of babies vary from 36 to 40 weeks or 252 days to 280 days, and 98% range from 34 to 42 weeks or 238 days to 294 days. Prenatal development proceeds according to a genetic blueprint that directs the construction of an extremely complex being from that start out as only a single cell. This development before birth, called gestation, takes place in 3 stages: germinal, embryonic, and fetal. Germinal stage, fertilization to 2 weeks, zygote. During this stage, the organisms divides, become more complex, and it's implanted in the wall of uterus. Embryonic stage, embryo. During the embryonic stage, the major body system, respiratory, alimentary, nervous, and organs develop. Fetal stage, 8 to 12 weeks to birth. Fetal. During the long period until birth, the finishing touches are put on the various parts, and the body changes in form and grows about 20 times in length. Infancy, from birth to 2 years. The period of infancy covers approximately the first 2 weeks of life, the time needed for the newborn to adjust to the new environment outside the mother's womb. Time of extreme dependence on adults. Many psychological activities are just beginning. Language, symbolic thoughts, sensory motor, coordination, and social learning. During the first year of baby, the baby is labeled lap baby as he is still very much a helpless individual. During the second year of life, he is labeled as a toddler. A toddler is a baby who has achieved enough body control to be relatively independent. The early childhood, 3 to 5 years, is labeled by parents as the problem, the troublesome, or the toy age. by educators as the preschool age and by the psychologists as the pre-com, the exploratory and the questioning age. A motor development advances readily during early childhood. Gross motor development, locomotor development, going from one place to another. Non-locomotor skills, the child stays in place. Manipulative skills involve projecting and receiving objects. Middle and late childhood, 6 to 12 years. The fundamental skills of 3 R's are mastered. The child is formally exposed to the larger world and its culture. Achievement becomes a more central theme of the child's world and self-control increases. The skills of late childhood can be categorized roughly into 4 major groups: self-help skills, social help skills, school skills, and play skills. Adolescence, 13 to 18 years. Puberty is the onset of sexual maturity. Begins with the rapid physical changes, dramatic gains in height and weight, changes in body contour, and the development of sexual characteristics such as enlargement of breasts, development of the pubic and the facial hair, and deepening of the voice. Early adulthood, 19 to 29 years old. It is a time of establishing personal and economic independence, career development, selecting a mate, learning to live with someone in an intimate way, starting a family and rearing children. It's the settling down and reproductive age, a problem age and one of emotional tension, a time of social isolation, a time of commitments, and then an independency of value changes, of creativity, and of adjustment to a new life pattern. Middle adulthood, 30 to 60 years, a time of expanding personal and social involvement and responsibility, assisting the next generation in becoming competent and mature individuals, reaching and maintaining satisfaction in a career. Is that point in your life when you shift from seeing the future in terms of your potential and begin to see it in terms of your limitation. We ought to think that we finally have enough experience and enough freedom. This is the some important characteristics of middle age: time of achievement, time of transition, time of evaluation, time of stress, evaluation by a double standard, dangerous age, awkward age, and time of boredom. Late adulthood, 61 years and above. It is the time for adjustment to decreasing strength and health, life review, retirement, adjustment to new social roles. God's plan is that old age can be the crowning glory of a person's lifetime. Older age may bring in a lack of mental sharpness. There can be a disorientation to life from standpoint of success standards.
노을 같은 너의 그 입술이 바다 같은 너의 그 입술이 내겐 어떤 별보다 이쁘지 너에게로 이어지는 기분이 Can you be my la 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 굳이 어떤 식으로 널 정의하지 않을 거야 우린 규정들을 멀리하지
Where there pinagtapos pero di tinanghara hindi na posible ang mga